Good morning, Aries. Welcome to Keykey's Doorway. Let's see what your past life would like you to know to use for your present for October 2018. Let's see. Okay. God, Gaia, God, Goddess, Mother, Father. What does Aries past life want them to know that they could use for the present for October 2018? What does Aries past life want them to know about their past that they can use in the present for October 2018? Okay, let's see. What actions will Mr. and Miss Aries be taking when it comes to their hidden talents, their highest quality of self? What actions will Mr. and Miss Aries be taking for October 2018? Okay. Okay. Let's get this going. October. What is going to arise for Mr. and Miss Aries? Your past life wants you to know. Okay. Let me clear my throat. Have mercy. Hey, I hope you don't mind. Communal living. Okay, you're thinking about how your service impacts the community. If you have a talent, a skill, or even where you work, you're asking yourself, how can you arise an arena of cultivation? This was once stone. Nothing here. Yet it took an Aries to arise a vision of what others may not see but can help the community. What is it, Aries, that you can see that can help the community? Eight of Air. You have tapped into your house of Scorpio, the 8th house. You went 7 steps, 7 houses. So you were very logical about this. Yes, you're a fiery sign. You gets it done. You go by action. Action, Aries, come on now. However, you knew that for the past couple of months, you've been taking an authority figure role. And that you knew would require you to think about others that matter to you, that you can manifest under a new advisory or a new action. But you want to make it legal. Because again, this is communal living. So, an illusion of being trapped. Illusion of being trapped. When we feel trapped in our community or trapped even in our homes, that's when it's time, Aries, to arise a new way of thinking. You've been feeling brewing in. I mean, it's been changing in your atmosphere and your community. The jobs you've been taking, the opportunities you've been admired by and taking action, is now leading you to this moment. Now you're thinking about how you want to look at your home. Even if it's in your own home, how do you want your home to reflect the way you go out into the world? Again, now you're becoming an authority figure. So what does that look like? What color do you want to decorate your home? What style of decor do you want it to resemble? A lack of self-confidence. Again, when Aries, you're about action. So how do you take action? Look at a new direction, how you can take action. Start with communal living. Even starting a project in your home. How do you want to remodel your home? Are you thinking about moving? What area, what community, what vibe do you want to be drawn to in your new home? Even doing a vision board, or if you're into gadgets, making a slideshow of the different pictures of homes that you would like to live in your community, or a community that you always wanted to live in. Start Googling images and taking snapshots. I'm actually doing that myself. Afraid to take action. Now, come on. Aries, y'all all about action. You know how I know this? Because intuitively, if you wasn't taking action right now, right? These horses would not be following this horse. Whenever you get a chance, look at Gemini's October 2018 reading. I feel that will definitely help you in stirring up that Aryan air, even if that means bringing out a hint of arrogance, because you know you've been working hard. Now your work should reflect how you're living and where you live. And that's okay to think about. That will erase the self-confidence and give you the confidence to keep charging ahead. You're in greener pastures. You're going towards greener pastures, so much so that the other unicorns in your life, the other people in your life that you think are not watching you, are watching to see how you go about the stages of uprooting your life. How people see you. Again, in my mind's eye, your Aries energy. Again, y'all been thinking about the corners of what you want to open up. How do you... Okay, that means you're no longer doubtful on your direction. That means you know where you want to go. You're starting to set up the 4 pillars of your life right now. You're thinking about how financially you're setting up yourself economically. How you do business. How you do business connects you to people and places that you feel emotionally like this is it. This location is it. You know, like send me your location and take a time, roll location, and I don't need nothing else but you, nothing but you. Send me your location and yeah. You're thinking and envisioning in your mind's eye the right location for the next journey in your life. You are Mr. and Miss Boss now. And like any boss, you start from somewhere and you go to another. That place takes you to another. So now you're looking at your empire and the levels in which you want to go. If you're in the projects, are you looking at condominiums? Are you looking at townhouses? Based on your income, based on the emotional connections that you're going to develop while living in this new home. If you're thinking about decorating your home now, how do you want to decorate it to inspire or give admiration to your next move of moving to that desired home that will attract new clients, new business, new opportunities. From you thinking about that, you're going to start looking at what it takes to have contentment, peace, and abundance in your home, in your community. A happy home life. Again, you're thinking about your home. So, Mr. and Mrs Aries, now you are the boss. So what kind of furniture, what kind of color you want to paint your walls? What kind of gadgets do you want in your home? What kind of software do you need to operate your business when you're taking other endeavors outside and helping a community? The successful completion of a project. So people are seeing you as successful. They see you as already accomplishing so much. Again, you went past your phobia of becoming a boss, and now you are a boss. That's amazing. How you're going to be going into your second week of October. Now that you're setting up those pillars, now that you know the financial backing you have, the emotional drive that you have in your home, and how you want your home to reflect the character that's in you and outside of you. You're looking at how spiritually or how your home will attract the new hobbies, new interests, new love life that you want to come in to make new memories. And you're using that childlike passion about you. How you envision your life even when you were young. When you said, okay, when I grow up, I wanted to do this. And now that you're doing this, and now that you're feeling and knowing that you're stepping into your power, how do you want to set it up? How do you want your bedroom? How do you want your kitchen? How do you want your bathroom? How do you want your entertainment area to look like? Even a car, if you're thinking about vehicles, again with the horse, you're becoming that Sagittarius, the ninth house of Sagittarius. You went up to the ninth house from the eighth of other people's money. You know how to look at other people's money, including your own, to think about a logical way to build your home or remodel your home and your community. Even in how you want to attract your love life. You're becoming more passionate, more adventurous. You're going out. You're seeing what's out there in sales, what's out there in homes, what's out there in the community. Do you get a good vibe of the neighbors that's there? You're becoming more self-assured in your direction because, again, people are going to start looking at you like, wow, it's something about you that's different. What are you doing? And then now you have this, that's what I needed as a challenge. That's what I needed to not feel trapped, because I wasn't. You are not trapped. You're becoming restless in your approach and finding that dream home and finding those right decor to feng shui or bringing that positive energy that brings in positive abundance. On Keykey's Doorway, I'm going to put in information about feng shui and how we use that on a mundane level and how that creates energy and how energy within our home either creates or sustains prosperity. You're starting to recognize that because you're dressing different. How you move is different. Even your chariot in which you drive towards your career, towards your job, towards your new opportunity is of royalty, red, royal, passionate. A sudden event that needs immediate attention, of course. You felt that earlier in the communal living. You knew that something was needing to change. You didn't know what, but you felt it. Now that you know how to handle it, time is of the essence. Time is going to be the essence for you. You're already thinking about things thoroughly and through, carefully. So the action you're going to use, the Eight of Earth, the Eight of Pentacles. You're still using your intuition, but now you're going to use it on the material, on your financial plane. So you're going to start researching again. You already thought about the places or the decor, how you want to rearrange your home. Now you're going to be skilled at working. How do you work in this? Well, I had to look at magazines, Googling gadgets, looking at Pinterest, like people that have decorated their home and getting ideas from them that match your personality and style right now in the direction you're going. You're starting to also research not just how things look, but how things feel. Also the price range. You're looking at how you can buy some things and how you can make things your own, because you are the planet of Mars, the art of war. You know how to use your hands, how to be crafty. So skilled work is rewarded. Could that skilled work be in the DIY, do-it-yourself projects that you will be embarking on when it comes to your home? Learning all there is to know about a topic. Going back to school. It could be either physically going to school, whether taking workshops. Maybe your new direction is architect, landscaping, feng shui. That where you live and the structure of how people live, how the building live, how the building is built, creates a certain energy, like the pyramid in Egypt. That structure created a certain energy that brought prosperity to the nation. If that's the new direction you're thinking about, then of course, going back to school. But if you want to have action now, then you're looking at workshops. Look at workshops in your community that focus or even furniture. Furniture places in your community, going into those locations, that will explain why you have to take charge, because events in your life is telling you now it's time to redecorate. Now it's time to reinvent. How you're going to invent is, again, I had this in my own personal reading when I did with myself this morning. You're going to be tapping into your own fire, but you're stepping into, you went from 8 2 houses up to 10. House of Capricorn, the 10th house. You're stepping into your ownership. Now you are thinking about ownerships of homes. Of if you are going to be that architect, if you're going to think about being landscaper, they have now carpenter. Look in your community and volunteering, or not even volunteering, on how to get a job as a carpenter, how to get a job as a landscaper, how to get a job as an architect. Looking, or even do your homework. Again, intuitively thinking about what are you passionate about when you think about community. What are you passionate about when you think about building a structure? Like when people go past it, they say, wow, that Aries did that. I feel when people go into this new home, they're going to feel like royalty, yet it's going to have the basics, it's going to have the legal. Again, to build a home, you're going to need licenses. So also Googling the basic steps to getting a license in becoming a freelance architect or a freelance carpenter. You are a builder. You are a craftsman. You're a blacksmith as well. Fire, blacksmith. So it's innately in you. It's in your DNA. Even, I wouldn't be surprised it's in your family tree. So focus. Communicate with vision. I had to clear my throat a lot. If you gotta drink that water, cucumber, lemon, whatever liquid, or energy, like exercising, or again, the vision board, things that's going to make you feel inspired to wake up in the morning and communicate with vision. Think about a niche. You know how when you see a salesperson or a marketer or even a advertisement, they have to come up with what, a 60-second or a minute long, maybe two. I gotta research that. Again, I gotta start doing that myself this week. Those are things that can advance you or give you advice from someone creative. Those ideas, like this, brainstorming that, like, how can I push my ideas? How can I create people in my community to know about my services in landscaping, carpenter, anything that requires you to build, or even when you're thinking about how to demonstrate your dreams. Think about a 2-minute pitch, or like a 60-second pitch to attract an audience, or to attract people to know what motivates you. What is your ideas for the community, and how your ideas will stir up ambition for people to sponsor or financially back you. You are that leader. You are the authority. You are an advisor. And other advisors will come to you and helping you on your next step and making what you've been thinking about into a legal, legit reality. So, again, the 4, you're looking at your foundation. You're tapping into your emotions, into your intuitions on figuring out what you felt was missing as opportunity. And now you know that missing opportunity was this a pause to get you closer to the right opportunity. Discontentment. You figured out how to use that discontentment into a contentment by refocusing, arranging like the Aries that you are, and arising a new way of thinking. How you look at yourself through your home, how you look at yourself through your community, and how that thought can become a business. You're no longer bored because you are that knight. You're seeing yourself as that knight and king of fire. You know how to take charge, and people see you as a king, as a leader. So now open your eyes. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. People are backing you because you're skilled at what you do. You're very crafty. People are backing you up because they see how you take charge in a couple months that you have been showing the stages of step in being an authority figure. And for Aries, that is mighty impressive. That is admirable. And people see that. And they're going to start coming up to you to tell you to open your eyes and see the possibilities. It's going to be people that's going to be backing you on your vision. But again, come up with a 2-minute or a second pitch that is a niche to your craft, to your skill. Because you're stepping into the star in you. Your hidden talent, your highest quality is that you are a star. Aries, do you know your fire comes from also a Leo, from the Leo sign? You and Leo are very alike. You have also, in order for you to go to the 8th house, you also had to understand who you are and your willpower as the Leo. This is why I haven't seen any cards with the number 5 on it. You know your will is strong. And I want you to know, and I think you already felt it, that your will comes from the heart of the lion. Remember that. This is why people are seeing you as very grounded and very intuitive and very primal in your approach on how you navigate your vision. Again, your Aries side, 1, you are the one. You're the first sign to help others, including myself, on how to take lead in your life. So remember that in the month of October. 7, you already understood your Libra side, your house of organization, your house of understanding your logic and where your passion comes from. You have the receipts. That's why you had to start practicing your 8th house, the house of Scorpio, the house of unknown. You were afraid of that months ago, but now that you know that your intuition comes from your Aries side anyway, now you're more primal. Again, the lion in you is roaring. Look at the Leo as well. Happy times. Make positive, optimistic, long-term plans. That will explain why the communal is very sacred. It's very solid, sustainable, and others that will be born will be living in the homes that you will be creating, Aries. So you're on the right path. How you know you're on the right path? Going into the month of November, the month of Thanksgiving, is, again, got this in my reading as well. Celebration, a wedding, graduation, or birth announcements. That is another place that you can also communicate with vision your services. Because a celebration is a time when people want to go on their next journey, paint their next color in life. That's where you could come in. A wedding. After a wedding, what do? They want to go to a new home or redecorate the home that they have together. That's exactly where you come in. You've been thinking about community and communal living for quite some time. This is what made you tap into your authority figure role in your past life. That is your present for the present. So you're graduating or a birth announcement, whether that be a physical birth or birth of your creativity, of your invention, of what you really want to serve and provide service to others. The need to have more fun, to build a structure. Would you want a person to have a gloomy energy or a tired energy or, oh, do I have to do this? Or do you want a person that builds to be happy, excited? You're a passionate sign. Show that today. Show that today. Show that in the month of October. Because when you do that, when you start showing that fiery passion has logic and direction, your independence will be more recognized in the community. Your experience in your skills would be and will be rewarded. You'll be seen as realistic and witty. Again, you're having fun in how you create. And when you have fun, people love your airy energy and how you communicate, because you still have that foundation and that fire in your niche, in how that 2-minute pitch is actually the pillar of how you see your foundation. So be objective in your decision making. That's the fun part. You're starting to clear away all that no longer serves you. You're starting to see the humor, again, the humor, that fun, that enthusiasm, no longer bored. But now you turn that boredom into brilliance. And that brilliance is starting to allow you to see that everything that comes your way going into November to the month of Thanksgiving, you will start to be thankful of those situations. Wow, that's amazing. I love taking this journey with you, Aries, Mr and Mrs Aries. If you like what you heard and seen, please like, share with others, and subscribe. Definitely press the subscribe button to get the latest readings, games, songs, meditations. I'm going to be doing a lot of fiery things myself, Mr and Mrs Aries, that I would like you to be a part of. So please press the subscribe button and the join symbol as well, the bell symbol. The bell symbol will let you know right away when I'm doing readings, when I'm doing the games, when I'm just being creative like you. So until we meet again, I love you. I love you, Mr and Mrs Aries. I'm tapping into your Aries energy now for this week ahead and for this month ahead of October. We will see you on the other side.